Hi, everybody. Becky here. I'm here with Nick Beaton, and Nick Beaton is a comedian, correct?
I am.
Well, I know that you have a show, have a series. It's the Comedy Fest, right?
Yeah, the Cape Breton Comedy Fest.
Yeah, so that's all. That looks pretty exciting to me. I mean, we can all use a good laugh. So I guess
Yeah,
the first thing I'm going to ask you is, how did you get into this comedy thing?
like comedy in general or the
Yes.
festival? Comedy in
Um,
general.
yeah.
I started doing comedy when I was in like my like 19 early 20s. I did a bit of comedy in Cape Breton, like I would do sketch shows and some improv, but I moved to Toronto and started doing stand up eventually, and it just started rolling along. Some opportunities came and I thought I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, so when you were young, did people say to you, you're really funny, you should be a comedian?
Yeah, when I was in high school and stuff, friends would be, think that, I was funny. And I remember some friends when I was younger saying like, "Oh yeah, you're going to be a comedian when you get older." So I guess I just fulfilled. Maybe it wasn't even my choice. It was just subtle hints that were placed in front of me, and I felt I had to do it.
Well, I lived in Toronto for a while, and I I I saw a lot of comedians, um, and I appreciated every one of them. I always found it was something that I don't know if I could do because you're standing up there, and what if people aren't laughing? That kind of freaked me out.
Hmm.
Um, have you ever had stage fright?
Yeah, when I first started doing stand up, I had a lot of stage fright actually. When I started doing like improv and acting, I not as much, like a little bit, but more just butterflies and and when I was in plays, stuff like that. There's a bunch of people around you, but yeah, it really hit me when I started doing stand up and realized that it was all on me. There was nobody else to blame. It was- yeah.
So, do you think that this comedy fest will go on for years?
That's the plan. I mean, we're this is the first year, and we're really, hoping that people come out and we have some good shows, and that would then encourage us to do it next year. Ticket sales are already going, pretty decently, so it looks like something that'll be enough of a success for us to do it next year. But yeah, we're still. I mean, we're a week away, so we're doing the big ticket push now. We're hoping everybody starts to really see it in their Facebook feeds and posters we put up and different ads, and and decides, all right, let's go, let's do that this weekend.
So now, are you performing at the Bredor Lakes Inn?
I am.
Well,
Yeah.
that's that show I'm going to try to take in myself, actually.
Oh, great.
I've got a bunch of my friends that I've been messaging about it because I think it would be a great evening. I'm
Hmm.
really looking forward to it. And the Bredor Lakes Inn, have you ever been to the Bredor Lakes Inn?
I actually haven't. No, I've
You'll
driven
love
by
it.
it. I've never actually been in it. Yeah, I've seen pictures and stuff. It looks great. So that's one of the things we're really excited to be able to do shows at all over the island in different places. That I've been doing stand up, yeah, for about 20 years, and I've been coming back since 2007, 2008, and doing shows mainly in Sydney, and then a few other places that I've hit. But that was the thing. It's always Sydney, and that's where a lot of people are. So you kind of assume this is the best spot to maybe get people to come out to a show. But with this festival, what we wanted to do was, branch out, bring it to different parts of the island, so that people, who might not get stand up comedy that often, there's a show to go to.
Well, for the record, I will tell you that the Bredor Lakes Inn has great support from the local community, and they support everything that happens at the Bredor Lakes Inn. So you're coming to the right place.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no, really. I think you'll have a fantastic show there, and I've been encouraging everybody to actually take it in. So hopefully you'll have a full house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ticket sales are, everything's starting to pick up now, so it looks like it's going to be good, and we're excited because that's where we're kicking off the festival as well. That's the first show of the festival, so
Yeah,
it's yeah. That's the real litmus test. That's the big one, like to start it out and see how
you're
the
gonna
rest of
do,
the week's
you
going to
guys
go.
will do fine. I think, and I really believe you're gonna do fantastic.
Yeah, there's some great comics on that show as well, and they're doing a slightly longer sets because it's the first show. So there's, it's just it's only four comedians, but they're really solid acts that are doing 20-25 minutes. So you'll get a good variety, but also some real shows, like real sets from these guys. So it's one of the unique shows on the fest. So we're excited about it.
Well, I'm very excited for you. Very excited for you. Um, I'm hoping that I think we were talking before this interview, and I said, it'd be nice to have it in the winter and the summer, all over the place.
Yeah.
Because we could all use a good laugh, especially the way the world is going now, Nick. It's not the best all the
No,
time.
no. I mean,
No.
yeah, this is we're coming to shut your phones off, stop looking at social media for a couple hours and laugh instead of just gritting your teeth in at the existential dread.
Oh, and it is. It is that way.
Yeah.
I find that even traveling on the highways gives me dread.
Yeah.
So watching the news really gives me dread. So, I try to find the humor in almost everything around me because if I don't, well, it could
Yeah,
it could it could go bad pretty quickly. But
absolutely.
any type of humor, sarcastic, any kind of humor, gets me. I like it.
Well, that's good. Yeah, so there'll be something for
For
everybody because
everybody.
everybody does different stuff. That's what's great about comedy is there's people have a different approach. Even sometimes even on a show, two comics will talk about the same topic, but they'll have completely different takes, right? So
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, well, I believe that it's going to be a very big success for you guys. And
Awesome.
anything I can do to promote it at Telile, I'll be more than happy to do for you guys.
Yeah,
Anything.
well, I should just mention, like, while people are watching, like, you can get your tickets at CapeBretonComedyFest.com. So you just go there, go to the ticket page, and just see which show you want to go to, and it's really easy. Buy your tickets to whichever shows near you. So,
Or all of them.
or all of them. Yeah, buy them, all of them. Yeah.
Buy them for every place. You will probably after the first show have many people commenting to their friends, and all of a sudden those ticket sales will go even higher. Hopefully sold out shows is what I'd like to see. you
Yeah,
know
that's what we were hoping for, and a couple of
yeah,
the shows are getting close. Actually, the one in Glace Bay and one in Sydney at Daniels. They're starting to the tickets are really starting to go for those. So, if you want to go see one of those shows, you probably should get the tickets sooner than later, rather
right,
than wait till
right.
Tuesday and oh, it's all gone.
Yeah, oops.
Co-producing this with Ash Young, and he's been promoting different things over the island for years, and he's a lot of music. And I was doing a show in Inverness last year, and I was emceeing this outdoor concert that he had, and we were talking. It was like, we should do something with comedy, like just like a thing really put some time into promoting it and making it an actual like event, something that's a little more than just one show. Let's see if we could, because there's lots of music festivals in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, and there's lots of comedy festivals in Canada, but there's none in Cape Breton. And Halifax obviously has its festival. Then there's the Moncton Comedy Festival, just for Laughs, everybody knows. But then Ontario has about 10 festivals in different areas, and there's festivals out west. And I thought, why not? Like, Cape Breton
Well,
is its own entity, right?
it's time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's time, and there's so much you could do. I'm thinking that people should go out, like you said, and get their tickets soon. Otherwise, they're going to be sold out. So, best of
Yeah.
luck to you.
Thank you so much.
And I'm hopefully going to get there on the 23rd because I think it's on the 23rd.
Yep, the
Yeah,
23rd in
yeah,
St. Peter.
yeah. And you will enjoy not only the community and the audience, you will enjoy the people that work at the Bredor Lake Sims. They're wonderful, wonderful people, very supportive, and you're going to definitely love the view.
Yeah,
So, and the food.
and the food.
Oh, don't forget the food. The food's always great.